Let's make Edikaikong soup the way Joseph, our cook, used to make us Edikaikong soup. Joseph is from Calabar, so he makes the best Edikaikong soup. While we do that, hear a little story about this woman and how God came to her rescue.
I've bought it one of Nazareth. Jesus Christ of Nazareth, my dear. That's this small boy.
A small boy of about 13 years of age came to buy things from the market, and any price they call for him, he screamed. Then I was like, this. So me, I was like, this was a big market.
Grandma, don't want. Udaya Keremiache, Mama, we not go chop. So we go eat now. I get up. I say, God, I don't want buy credit too, but I go buy food to come house.
My children go chop.
My children.
I don't know how.
I don't know now. You know. Now you give me now. Now you know.
What women go through, eh?
You see that day? Eh? I say, may I go touch rice. I dey touch rice. One man say, hey, Natadogo. I was a man. That time we dey Kano. Na name monkey. And Abu Yafaru. When drink it back. Kina so shake up and I say, eh. So, what matter tea abi? If you say the tea now,
no be God. Big tea, no be this small one where we dey use for here. Do you see God working?
Na shock na. What matter tea abi? Zambia. Kikara ma wake tea ada.
Was it not God?
Kai kibata mai jagu dada. Kai kama fadi na mujirina. Hawata. No kama taka. Ni be ji kunya ba.
Na zaki ji ba kin samu abincin da zaki ba yara.
Na hawo na mujina kai. Yace kai damu. Kai damu.
He was your godsend that day.
Suke nan ga miki aka kwashe mu leda yellow black ya zo ya cika. Yasa hanu ya bani dubu daya. Kin ga dan na tafi.
Kin zama queen.
Kama duniya nawa. Na kuro da na je na sayan kifi a da habu yana lokaci na je na yanka da drama da ribiyar brekete muke zo muke shika tukunya da shikafa da an boro bana ce Allah mbe mu ba da Allah ba me mu.
So this was what I spent to buy foodstuffs from her. I already had this ugu in the house. I had the offals I used. I had palm oil. I had pepper. I had gas. I had Maggie and other things, but I still spent about 15 to 16,000 naira. So the reason why this boy is screaming, please make sure you properly wash your leaves with salt and wash them like 3-4 times before you begin to cook them. And this is your periwinkles. Make sure you wash the periwinkles till the color turns like water, this normal tap water, before you begin to use it. Okay, now let me go back to the story. Just watch the video. This boy came and was pricing things because I'm sure they sent him to the market to come and buy those things. And any price they call for him, the boy will scream. He asked of palm oil. They told him the price of palm oil, I think 1 liter, and he screamed. That was what even caught my attention. So me, I was like, why is this small boy shouting? And the woman said to me, Wallahi Hajiya Babu ne. There is no money. If there is money, this boy will not be shouting on top of palm oil, 1,200, fish, 2,500. Like, that was how her story began. Before she started her story, I was like, sometimes life can be so tough that to even have certain amount of money. She screamed and she was like, hey, that's big money. Some people cannot even boast of 500 naira or 1,000. So that was how her story came in, and that was how we started the story. Please be kind to people, be kind to anyone you meet, because people are going through a whole lot. I was even teasing the boy saying, when you marry, your wife will not be going to the market to now you would you go market. The woman said it's not like that too. So she told me her story. Yeah, Allah, see us through, because this thing is going to a place where we don't know where it is taking us to. But yeah, anywhere you find yourself, be grateful and be thankful to God, because God will always be with you. Just be a good person, be kind to others, be nice, be human, because humans are going through something these days. So this is how our Edikaikong goes. Let's go back to our soup. I added the offals. They were already halfway cooked. Then I added in the pepper, the onions. I'm going to be using plenty onions. I have like 4 chopped onions here, so I'm going to be using plenty because I'm using plenty fish, different types of fish, and I need them to like cut off the smell of the fish. That's why I'm going to be using onions in step by step. Anything I put, I'll end up adding in some onions because this is a soup you want to eat. You don't want to make soup and later you'll be like, hey, karani ba zan iya ci ba. Kun san harkan kifi, how fish can be. So I fried. At this point, I'm adding in the palm oil. You don't need to add palm oil at this point, but because you can wait for the palm oil to come after you've added your water leaf, but because I am using no water Edikaikong soup, like it's a crunchy Edikaikong, so I'm going to add the oil as I go. Now I'm frying and cooking everything at the same time. Everything was properly washed. This crayfish, I worked so well on this crayfish before I took it to even go and grind because it was a gift given. So I added in enough crayfish. I think at some point I'm going to be adding some more. This is you. Okay, I have you and I have ogili together. That's how I want it to taste for me. If you don't want, you can remove the ogili and just leave your iru, or you can just leave the soup like that without even adding any of the two. But me, because I like that fragrance, that's why I'm adding the two together. So after I've finished cooking, frying my condiments, I went in with water leaf. Whenever you're making anything that calls for water leaf in it, let the water leaf go in first before you come in with your ugu. Water leaf has so much water in it, so the more you fry, the more the water drains out and it takes longer time to cook than ugu leaf. So this is water leaf alone. We'll continue the process. We're still going. So I stirred. Then went in with some more crayfish. You don't need to use as much crayfish as I used, but if you have enough, please make sure you pamper the soup by giving it enough to make your soup go round and delicious. And remember, we are using plenty fish, so I tasted at some point and it didn't give me what I was looking for, so I went in with small more pepper blend. So now we allow the pepper blend. We allow the pepper blend and the water leaf to cook for some minutes before going in with the washed ugu leaf. Make sure you don't skip any process because this is a simple process to making Edikaikong soup. Joseph was this very lively and happy person. So whenever he's cooking, I tend to go close to Joseph, and I think I learned one or two from him. In my home, I grew up seeing cooks and maids, but it didn't stop me from going to them. You look for me sometimes in the house, you will not find me. I'm in their midst. I'm in their midst, enjoying my company with them, laughing and playing because they had my time. They had my time, and I really liked to play. But in that process, I assure you, it was not just play. I was learning. I learned. Voila! After adding the ugu leaf and the water leaf and frying them, have you noticed there is no water in this soup at all? This is what I call crunchy Edikaikong soup. And I added in some green onions, and that's it. Your Edikaikong will be so ready, and you can eat this Edikaikong with anything you want. Be it swallow, be it yam, be it fried yam, boiled yam, rice. It perfectly goes with anything you pair. But meanwhile, remember to stay kind to one another and be grateful for whatever it is you have now, because some are looking for what you have and don't have. Please, let's be human and let's be kind to ourselves. So the Edikaikong soup, the crunchy Edikaikong soup was served with smooth poundo yam. This poundo yam is really given. So would you be trying this soup? Let me know in the comment section, and what are your